Welcome back to our
Welcome to the first ever episode of the Schmackle Bros.
Today
I'm Buddy VR,
and
this
I'm Freddy
is
VR. And today I'm going to be asking Buddy VR questions, and then Buddy VR is going to be asking me questions. So my first question to you is, when did you first start making content?
Okay. I started making content in 2022, around a year after I first started playing Gorilla Tag. So I started making content, and then I reached 200 followers, which is what I currently have. And in my first ever video, MBG, if you guys know who MBGVR is, he actually commented on my first ever video, giving me some tips of how I can get a lot of views. And then I also met OMB, if you guys know the Only Up update in Virtual Stump. I met OMB there. And then I started making a bunch of videos, and I really enjoyed it. And I reached 200 followers. But then I actually deleted all of my Gorilla Tag videos because I wanted to start it in YouTube like a lot of other people does, like J-Man Curly. So I wanted to do it in YouTube. So I basically deleted all those videos, and I make a Buddy VR account on YouTube, which you guys, please, if you're watching this video, subscribe to Buddy VR and to Freddy VR. And I'm basically gonna be re-uploading every single video I put on my TikTok to my YouTube. But yeah, I started making content of it there, and then I met a lot of people, also made a couple fan lobbies. And yeah. So when did you start making content of?
I started making content 2024, and I made 2023. And I've only posted one video in 2023, and then I started making my own YouTube channel in 2024 in July, and then my YouTube channel skyrocketed. I had 100 subscribers by October, and then I reached 300 by December, 316, and when I was filming a video, I have a video, but I haven't posted it. I met Demetrius VR, and I saw Finger Painter. So yeah, that's when I started making content. Okay, my second question: when did you start watching J-Man Curly?
Okay, I started watching J-Man around, I think, around when I first got my VR and when I first started playing Gorilla Tag. I started watching him, and I really liked his videos. I know like a bunch of stuff about him. I watched all his music videos, like Shiny Rocks and Yellow Tape. I watched him for a while, and I always commented on his videos, hoping that I would meet him one time. I joined all of his fan lobbies, but never got to meet him. They were always all full. But yeah, I watched his videos for a long time, since 2021 to now, which is 4 years. That's like, if you guys didn't know, in real life, me and Freddy VR are actually best friends.
Yeah.
And we've known each other for almost 4 years. And if you guys subscribe to Cam's vids, Cam's vids is also on our class. So tell me, Freddy VR, when did you start watching J-Man?
So I started watching J-Man Curly before I got my VR, so 2021. So I've been watching him for 5 years now. I saw his red hair, his earpiece piercings, his blue hair. I started, and I always joined his fan code. I always joined it. I only joined once, but he left because there was a modder in there that was player tracking him. So I didn't even get to meet him. But I've tried and tried. But now that I have, I'm gonna join his channel. I can basically be in his videos. So yeah, when I started watching J-Man Curly, so I watched him for 5 years. Okay, my last and final questions. Have you got
Wait, sorry to interrupt, Freddy VR, but I need to say one more fact. My brother is older than
J-Man
me,
Curly?
but a lot of my friends, like Freddy VR, Camsid, and a bunch of my other friends you guys don't know, always call my brother J-Man Curly, because he actually kind of does really look like J-Man Curly,
And I'm gonna
even though J-Man is like twice his age. But yeah, a lot of people, all my friends call him J-Man Curly because he looks just like J-Man.
Okay,
Anyways,
my
continue.
last and final question. Have you had any injuries on your VR, or have you broken something on your VR?
Okay. That's a good question. See, actually, my brother got this VR for his birthday, which is on May 1st, and then he got his PS5, which he used a lot more than the VR, so he gave the VR to me. And then I wouldn't say, I think that I've thrown my controller on accident a couple of times, and then I think I got my finger swollen a lot, and that really hurt. I think that's the most I've ever gotten injured. I haven't really broken that many pieces. What I did break was the joystick, which I actually haven't replaced the joystick yet, so I have to use the spring, and that actually really hurts my finger whenever I use it, so I have to use like a lot of lotion. So, but technically, apart from the joystick, I haven't really broken anything. I have glitched a couple times and gotten banned from some games. Which actually in our next episode, this episode is just really talking about when we first started watching him and what we kind of, how we really began doing videos and stuff. But I have a story from when I got banned, which will be our next episode. So I know Freddy VR has gotten hurt a lot. So tell us, have you broken any pieces or gotten injured playing on the
So
VR?
I started injured. So I broke my finger, jammed my finger. I hit it really hard, and I've cut my chin. Basically, I cut my chin. On my chin, I fell because I'm like selling. I've broken my volume button, but it still works. I've broken my VR. But I had to ship it to Texas. I have broken my right controller twice, but I still use it when it was broken. But now it's completely broken. So yeah, I have some more, but I won't say it. Okay.
Yeah, I
That
know.
is the first episode of the Smackle Bros podcast. Make sure to like and subscribe. Get us to 100 subscribers by the before summer, and we're